Hi there, I'm Cher Johnston, and in this video we're going to do a little embroidery. First I want to share with you a book. Let me just see. There. I often buy books just for the pictures. So I want to this is hand-stitched landscapes and flowers by Katrina Witten. And I bought this book, and then I bought a bunch of Organza. Ha ha. There we go. It says right there, Organza. So anyways, I bought a bunch of Organza, and then I realized that the Organza that I got has a really ugly green. That's kind of an ugly green too. Anyways, bottom line is I bought Organza, and then I kind of forgot. I didn't like the color of the green, and I kind of forgot about this book. So I recently got it back out, and I did this one, and I kind of like it, except that I don't like these blue stitches. That was not part of the pattern. But anyways, but I don't like them. And I also decided that I was going to use some ribbon, because I like silk ribbon. So I stitched on, I have a piece of linen here, and I stitched a backing fabric to it, and I stitched on some organza. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the little straight stitches for the I can't remember what she called them, but I call them Queen Anne's lace. You know, those little flowers that have the white tops. Anyway, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be quiet so that I can speed through this, and I won't have a hour-long video. I may skip part of this because this is just straight stitches, and I'm gonna go in here and do a stem stitch. So next I'm going to do some ribbon stitches, and I have one piece that I ironed, and I didn't thread the needle so that I could do that on camera and show you again. This is a chenille needle. This is a number 24 chenille needle. You thread it through the eye and then go back up, pierce the needle about 1/8 of an inch or so from the end, pull it on, and that way it won't come off. And then I'm just going to tie a knot in the end. Now this green oh, I didn't want to do this first. I wanted to do the blue, these little flowers. So these, on here I did foxgloves, and I did them with stranded cotton. And I thought, you know, I bet those would be really, really cute with some ribbon. So we're going to try that. So I'm going to do teeny tiny stitches here at the top. I'm going back through the ribbon on the side, and I'm going to pull through, not quite all the way. Now I'm going to go to the other side. And I'm going to place this ribbon down, and I'm going to go pierce the ribbon again at the side. I have static cling in my house today. I hate when that happens. Oh, it's really cute. So now as I go down the stalk, I'm going to make them just a tiny bit bigger. That one's not quite poofy enough, but that's fine. I'm going to do the next one. I think I'm going to do this next one right over top of this green stalk, and right there in the middle. And then I'm going to go on the side of that one. And I'm going to hold it down. This time I'm going to pierce it right through the middle. And I'm going to go to the left side. Let's go here. And again, I'm piercing the ribbon at the side this time. And I'm not pulling it quite all the way through. And then I'm going to go to the other side. It's the dang static cling. My gosh. I've had many discussions with my sister about static cling and what do you do about static cling in your hair. Because I hate when that happens. I don't really know how big to make these, but I think I'm just about down far enough that I need to just put leaves in. But I'm going to put one more right on top there. Yay, that looks pretty cool. Okay, so I have my, had an interruption there, but we're back. So I have my antique white here. I'm going to try and do a French knot with one loop. Oh, that looks pretty cute. All right, so a French knot goes like this. Put the needle like the same direction that the thread is coming from the fabric. Wrap around one time. Go back in very near where that was, and then tighten it down and pull through. Now I'm going to do a bunch of little knots here. Just one wrap French knots. And I'll be quiet so that I can pass forward. All right, it's morning now and there's birds outside. I cut some of the edges. I finished the French knots and I did a little bit more of these blue stitches. And then I'm gonna just put in some little this organza is just very, what do you call it? It shreds and it's like little pieces of hair everywhere. All right, these little leaves are just gonna go like this. Well, heck, I pulled it all the way through accidentally. It's fine. It looks okay. It looks okay. That's the thing about silk ribbon. Doesn't really matter too much if you screw it up. Because the silk ribbon is just pretty, right? There we go. Oh, it's pretty, huh? Okay, I just did a bunch of stitches that I ripped out because I didn't like it. And now I'm gonna start again here at the bottom. All right, I'm gonna just park this over here. That just means I'm not sure I'm done with it. I don't want to cut it off. This ribbon that I had, that I used, I don't like the color of it anymore. It's one of the problems with variegated threads, is that sometimes you like the color and sometimes it's just not what you wanted. I don't think I want that either. I think I'm going to use this. Maybe this. Maybe both of them. Hey, how about that? Okay, I might have to cut all that out, but I have 2 strands of the dark pink and 2 strands of the light pink, and they're the same, excuse me, they're the same length, and I'm going to get a, nope, I have a number 1 milliner's needle. There we go. Now, because I put this end in my mouth, I'm going to put the knot in this end because it's going to fray a lot. It'll get worn a lot faster than the other end. So there's my knot. Now I'm just going to do a bunch of colonial knots here. And because I have 2 colors of thread, colonial knot goes back this way and then this way. Because I have 2 colors of thread, it's going to look a little bit like it's variegated. Excuse me. It's just going to show different colors. And these are going to be like, you know, the I forget what it's called. I used to have a garden. I used to have a house. Alyssum, that's what it's called. It's called alyssum. Although I think alyssum is white, but I know that there's pink flowers that lay low to the ground. It seems like there are. If not, there ought to be, because, you know, they're just pretty. Okay, that's all for now. I think I might, I don't know, I may add some beads, but I'll come back and show you the final thing. All right, so here it is. I finished all the embroidery and I put some beads on. I should just lay it down. And this is gonna go. I also put a little frame on it. I think that's really cool. I want to show you the back because, of course, you know you got to see the back. And I have this page. This is gonna go in my book. This is from a Beck song reader. Beck Hansen was one of my clients when I was almost said when I was a kid, but no, when I yeah, when I was a kid and I did financial management. Anyways, that's where it's going to go. Well, I hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more. And I hope I should be doing more very, very soon. Bye.